Welcome, this is Danny Glover from Fight Fan TV Live. I'm joined by Craig Richards. You've just had your weigh-in today. You've sized up your opponent, Marek Matyja. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, you know. Just taking the occasion today, had the weigh-in, we had the presser this week, we had whatnot, but tomorrow we go to work, fight night, so I'm just prepared, zoned in and ready to go.
So, what do you know about Marek? Have you seen any videos of him or watched anything of him before?
Yeah, I watched him, I watched a couple of his fights, he's tough, you know. I see he likes to walk his opponents down, he's tough, he can take shots. 24 fights, only lost 2 on split decisions. We know he had a draw of a guy 15 and 0, 12 KO, so he must have a decent chin on him. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting in there and putting a good performance on.
Yeah, I saw that was the number one in Poland, Powell, his name was.
Yeah,
So I see he's quite a tall guy. He seems taller than he's listed on BoxRec. Was you surprised by that at all?
yeah, I was. I did see a photo of him with a guy I think I've seen before. He's come to my gym, and the guy was pretty tall, and I noticed he was taller than him, which made me realise he might be a little bit tall, but he was even taller than I expected. He was quite tall, tall for the weight, quite big for the weight. So yeah, that was a little surprise. Okay, he's taller than I expected, but it's all part and parcel of the game, really, isn't it?
So we've had the unfortunate main event of Dillian White, Otto Wallin pulled from the card. How relieved was you that the show was still able to go ahead and you're able to get this fight on still?
Oh, I've got to thank Eddie for that. You know, he could have just pulled the card, but he took us into consideration as well. All us fighters ready to get out. You know, there's not much shows left for the year, so yeah, I don't think he'd have been able to get all of us out by the end of the year. So he took that into consideration. Of who had a hard training camp, and lots of fighters are looking forward to their fight. So yeah, I was just relieved when he said, "Show goes on."
Yeah, that's good. So, as you're speaking on training camp, how has training camp gone? Was it your normal length or was it a bit shorter than usual?
Short and sharper, but I was training outside of camp originally before obviously the date and everything was set. I kind of knew where I was trying to head towards, so I had a little niggle, so I couldn't do a bit in the gym earlier on before I started camp. But I obviously couldn't kept my runs up, my sprints up, whatnot. And then when I got back to work, I got back to work, and I really dug deep in this camp.
Yeah. So I see yesterday at your press conference you got quite animated and poured your heart out a bit. I see there's been quite a good reaction to how you've felt frustration that your name seems to be left out a lot when they're talking about the light heavyweight scene. What reaction have you got from the fans and the public since yesterday?
Oh, do you know what? It's like it's weird because before I had that moment where I was outspoken, a lot of the fans say stuff like this to me in private, but no one goes online and says it. No one really boosts this or interjects when they see conversations going on. So it was time I obviously said what I said, and a lot of fans have now come out publicly and tweeting or saying such and such, like, yeah, he's so underrated, he doesn't get the credit. So yeah, good to see that the fans obviously realised what I said was bang on.
So, being as you are the spider and Halloween is full of pumpkins and spiders, do you think that your spider tingles may have rubbed off on Alan Babbage because he seemed to follow you with quite a very emotional and animated press conference of his own?
I like Savage, man. He's a character. Boxing these characters like him, you know, funny. I was sitting next to him, I was trying to hold my laugh, but eventually it came out. He was killing me. He was taking my fucking he said. I was dead. I don't even want it. I was like, I like this guy. So, yeah, it was all good.
Yeah. And just last question, what are you looking to do between now and fight night tomorrow?
Eat, rest. That's about it.
I hear that. Okay, thank you very much, Craig, and good best of luck for tomorrow night, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Take care. Bye.